Hi friends and welcome to my channel. So I was doing my monthly predictions and asking the card for permission for doing that, but I got connected with Sushant, and you see there is Queen of Wands, and along with Queen of Wands there is Eight of Swords, and Eight of Swords kind of shows a position where Queen of Wands is now finally feeling stuck, feeling blindfolded, not sure how to move ahead, not sure what to do. So she is into a situation where she's stuck, where she's blindfolded, and she's about to kind of get caught. She's stressed out. And then there is King of Wands, who's along with her, and this person is definitely supporting her in a certain way, and both of them are feeling stuck now because of certain developments or things that have happened. Now let's ask questions to Sushant and see what he would want to tell. And just to begin with, I want to ask about the fake news that he spoke about in the last video. When we made the last video, he did tell us about some fake news, and whether it was about that NCB charge sheet that was filed, because that news was also fake. So let's just ask, what was the fake news, Sushant? What do you want to tell us about the fake news that you spoke about in the last video? What was the fake news? So guys, the cards that I have is Five of Pentacle, Five of Swords, and then Six of Swords. So Five of Pentacle, Five of Swords, and Six of Swords. These cards are basically showing, yes, there was a fake news, there was something that was created just to divert minds. And if you see these cards, it feels like that news just came and just went away. And if you see this Five of Pentacle card, kind of shows two people who are into a bad weather or who are physically hurt. And if you see, there is this man who's hurt on his feet and his leg, and they are out in the open. So they are somehow they are physically hurt, and there is a physical hurt that has happened. And that physical hurt, there could be people who were involved, more than one. So there were probably 2 or 3 people that were involved in this whole situation. But it feels like this news that came with regards to somebody getting hurt, hit, or whatever the news was, it feels like it was a fake news, because now I'm not blaming anybody or saying anything, but the cards are kind of saying that it was made us to kind of either divert us or to say something that was not right. And immediately this news did not even sustain for a long time, so immediately it got cleared and the news moved away. So this feels like this was a fake news that Sushant was talking about. And when he said that don't get emotionally blinded and don't get into emotions, this was probably the fake news that this was actually the fake news that he was talking about at that point in time. Cards are indicating it very, very clearly that this was the fake news. I thought it was NCP, but it feels like this was the fake news. Now let's just ask him the High Court decision that had come yesterday. So because I'm making a video today, sharing it today, so what was the decision like, and what happened, and where is it leading us? Sushant, what do you want to say about that decision? Okay, so yes, there is a communication that has come from the authorities, and the cards that we have for this decision is Seven of Swords, is Empress, and then there is 10 again, Wheel of Fortune. So 7 of Swords, Empress, and 10 number, Wheel of Fortune. Now these cards are basically saying, 7 of Swords is a card which is a thief card. It's a card which says that no matter how much you try to control the damage, if there is something, you will be caught. Or if there is something that somebody has done which is incorrect, that person will be caught. Now if you see in 7 of Swords, there is a person who is running away from with 5 swords in his hand, but 2 swords are still left. And that is when whatever it was, there is some proof that is still there. There are some things that are still there, that are still left. And these things will come out in no time. So no matter even if the thief is not caught, or if thief is caught, because there are people behind. So this person is leaving with things, but there are people behind that who are seeing him. So they kind of know. There's a card of Empress. Empress is a card of motherhood. It's a card of nurturing. It's a card of growth. But it's a card of truth coming out, things coming out, because there are crops that are coming out. So when time comes, everything starts coming out. And also there is 10, Wheel of Fortune. Now Wheel of Fortune is a card which says that the wheels will turn around. Everything that is meant to come out, everything that has happened, the truth will be revealed. And somehow it feels like with this decision that has come, something is to be revealed about the thief, something is to be revealed about the actual thing, the actual crime that has happened. And that is why the cards are saying it by themselves. So we don't have to be thinking when and how will these things come out. They will. And this is not something that was not supposed to happen. This is going to open up many more things. So guys, please take it positively. Has been kind of telling us from the beginning that somebody who's very close to him, somebody whose family or like family is involved, and that is why we have to be open. We have to be open to whatever is coming out. And this is specifically the High Court decision that we spoke about, but we didn't take the name of sisters. So maybe again I will ask the question to ask him that how will this case decision, how will the case that is about the sisters will impact this thing, this his case, the truth. So there is card of 10 of cups, the family. So he's basically showing that okay, he's talking about this case only. There is a page of cups, and if you see in this person's hand, there is a cup he's holding, and there is a fish that is coming out of this cup suddenly. And then there is another knight of cups, which is kind of taking this communication further. So it feels like from these cards that from this decision there are going to be some truths that are going to be revealed, some things that we are not aware of, something that's things that we are not really even thinking about could happen, and that those things, those truths are going to take the case forward undoubtedly. And that is why this whole FIR was not quashed. Partly it is still there because this is going to reveal the truth, or this is going to lead towards certain truth. One of you asked me a question, and a lot of you see dreams about him, right? So one of you asked me a question that they saw a dream before his birthday that somebody is buying flowers. Actually, Ria is buying flowers for him, and she saw it in her dream. And a lot of you also have dreams. So I just want to ask Sushant if there is a message that he wants to give you guys with regards to dream, and specifically to this person. So what is the message that you want to give? Okay, so the cards I have is 5 of Wands, and there is Ace of Cups. So 5 of Wands and Ace of Cups. This is showing a situation where we are continuously struggling in our mind. We are continuously struggling in our mind, and our mind is stuck towards a few things or towards a few people. But his meaning of showing you dreams, and specifically this dream, was to tell you that be open to receive. There are much more emotions, there are much more things that are coming down and that are going to come out in this case. You don't have to get emotional and be focused on certain people or certain situation only. Yes, of course this person is involved, of course this person has done something wrong, but at the same time there's much more to this case, and that is why don't get into those emotions of fighting within yourself, or just believing in the fights that are going outside. And I was about to say what he wants to ask, and these cards kind of came out at their own. So there is a Hermit card, and then there is a Page of Wands card, and he wants to say that with all these things that are happening, there is going to be a person who's going to come out. This person knows the whole truth. We have been seeing this person from first video. This person knows the whole truth, and he's going to, or she's going to, bring everything to light, and the truth will be seen. So we will know what happened, how things worked out, and how many people were involved. So there is somebody who knows this whole truth that is going to come out. The progress has already started with 8 of Wands. Both the things have already started. The person who knows it all is going to come out. Very soon we'll see things happening. We'll see the progress happening. 8 of Wands already means that the communications are going to come, and many more communications are going to come. I want to ask Sushant about a lot of people are claiming he's alive, and he didn't clear it last 2 times when we asked him about from the cards that whether he's alive or not. And I am asking him, Sushant, if you can clarify if you're alive or not. Okay, the card that I have is 5 of Cups. Now if you see 5 of Cup card, it's a card where 3 cups are fallen and there are 2 cups which are still standing. There is a faraway place from water which is like home, and this person is wearing black clothes. This feels like this is partially it is telling us that we are looking at things where we were thinking that he must be alive or he should be alive. We are only focused on the loss that we feel if he's not there. But because there are black clothes on this person, I see this card connecting with death. I see this card showing that he's not alive. I see this card showing him, telling us that look at the things that he's doing when he's not there. He's fulfilling his purpose of life, or a purpose of leaving the world. There are a lot of new things that are happening, and that is why I just focus on that. And I want to ask him, and there is a, so I wanted to ask him that show me death card if you are not alive, and there is a death card. And it's a very, very clear indication that whoever is saying that he's alive and wherever he is, he is very clearly clarifying that he's not alive anymore, this death. So the cards are very clear that he's left this world. He's not alive. Yes, his soul is connected to us all, but he's not alive. He's not there now. Because if you see any of the last videos that we've made where Sushant connected, whatever he said, all of that has come to truth. Whether it was about AIMS report, whether it was about the fake news, whether it is about CBI, changes in CBI, everything that he's said till now has always come out to be true. And that is why we can for sure say that his soul is with us. It is connected with completely with us, and he always give us the messages or the things, and always tells us what is going to happen, what is happening. And he obviously is completely connected with all of you and want you to receive these messages, is why he connects. Don't be disheartened. His soul is always with us. He's with us. And Sushant, do you want to tell us what is going to happen next? How much more time it is going to take? What is going to happen after this? What do we see? What do you want to tell? And okay, so this card was about to fall, didn't fall, but it is again Page of Wands, and he is saying that somebody is going to come out with proofs, definitely. Sushant, if you can give us a clear indication about how will these things fall out. CBI, how will... Okay, so the cards that I have is, again, see, the cards that I have is 10 of Wands. 10 is number 10. There is Page of Cups and Knight of Cups, which came around the last time when we asked about it. There is 8 of Wands that is there. There is 7 of Cups that is there. 8 of Wands is about news is coming. 8 of Wands is about communications coming. And communications coming which are going to clear all these, like the false things that are around. It is going to clear all of this. There is 10 again, and the family or somebody close. And these cards came when we asked about this High Court's decision that came about sisters. And the card is saying that something is going to come out of it. There is major progress that this case is going to make because of this action. And I didn't realize that there were 3 cards that were already there, but whenever these cards are left, there is a meaning to it. I was asking about CBI and when will the 302 be filed, and if there is anything else that he wants to tell us about this whole case, how will it progress. So the 3 cards that I saw which were left down, there was 9 of Swords, there is a Moon card, and there is Sun card. And then the cards that came out, there is King of Swords, there is Temperance, there is Devil, there is Tower, and there is Star card. Now when we look at these cards, these are, first of all, I will take the upper 3 cards. They are talking about, because I asked about CBI 302, and that's when these cards were left on the table. And the cards are saying that yes, we are worried, we want this to happen very, very soon. But Moon card usually kind of shows some delay, and it feels like there is going to be some delay in happening of this. But still, if you see the Sun card is number 19, and it kind of becomes number 10. So again we have the same number, and this is number 9, this is number 9. So Sword is number 9, Moon is number 18, so 18 kind of becomes 9. So 9, 9, 10 is what we have. I'm very bad with numbers, and I'm not into numerology, so I kind of can't figure out much about numbers. But the cards are somewhere indicating that whenever there is going to be some kind of, and he's always said that before also, when there is going to be changes in stars, some kind of eclipse or something that involves Sun and Moon together, there is going to be truth that is going to come out. Yes, there is delay, undoubtedly there are fears that are attached to it. Yes, there are rumors that are going around, but everything is going to come to light, and undoubtedly the truth will come out. And it feels like yes, the 302 will be filed, and I feel that this is probably somewhere around March, because if I kind of see this 9, 9 and 10, it feels like maybe the progress will start from 18, 19 days, where we'll see more things coming out. And and 18, 19 days kind of feels it feels to be March. So it feels like March, there is much more progress that is going to happen, and we might hear the news about 302 being filed in this case in around March, maybe around 18 or 19th, or around those dates. Now, like I said, I'm very, very bad with numbers, but still it feels like that is how it is going to be. And then when we ask the question about how will this progress, the cards that kind of came out, King of Sword, Temperance, Devil, Tower, and Star card, basically shows yes, things are going to work out undoubtedly. And feels like some development will happen in 9 days, and then 18 to 19 mid-March, like I said, some development will happen. And with that development, what will happen is, first, because it is very, very difficult to reach King of Swords, it's very difficult to reach King of Swords, and kind of because he's powerful. And whoever has seen the previous videos of mine would know that once when I got a download, I spoke about how many groups were involved, and King of Sword was a person from the different group, but yes, powerful, strong person. The cards are somewhere showing that the steps has already been taken to reach King of Swords, because there's a Temperance card. It feels like the first step has already been taken. Things will start working out. And with that first step, we are going to move towards a space where there is Devil and there is Tower. And because it is followed by Star card, I would say it feels like where the King and Queen will get caught. So it is basically a person getting into jail, or the Tower falling out, where all lies kind of falling out and everything coming to light. And if you see on these cards also, the numbers are 14, King is 14, Temperance is 14, so 14, 14, 16, 15 and 17. So 15, 16, 17, 14, 15, 16, 17, and then there is 18 and 19. It feels like either these dates or these in these many days, the progress or the changes will start, and we'll start seeing a lot of things happening, because there are some fast paced changes that are going to happen during this time. And that's what I feel with these cards coming out. So let's see. Things have already started. Let's ask Sushant if there is any other message. Sushant, is there any other message? Okay, so guys, this is one of the most important message that he's giving. He's saying stay united, stay together, stay with each other. Don't get into these blame games. Why do you have to take names? Why do we have to fight with each other? All of us are ultimately fighting for justice. There is 7 of Cups. There are people who are trying to take advantage of we getting confused, we getting unsure, we following the untrue things. Our only focus is justice for Sushant, and it should only be focused on justice for Sushant. If somebody is innocent, will not get punished. If somebody is to be punished, will get punished. You wouldn't want to support somebody for supporting whom you repent later on, and you think that, oh, why did I support this person? I was not supposed to. And yes, there is slow growth, but the growth will definitely happen. And please stay united, stay together, don't blame anybody, don't fight between yourselves. It's a very, very important message that Sushant always gives. And then the Wheel of Fortune, yes, things will change. 10 is there, 9 and 10 again came, so definitely the progress will happen and things will change, and we will see truth coming out for sure. And 10 number, yes, is relevant, and we will see the relevance coming out very, very soon. Is there anything else that you want to say? Okay, so see, the cards are very clearly indicating it all. Okay, the cards are saying there is Knight of Pentacle, there is Queen of Pentacle. Definitely there are a lot of people who are trying to divide us in terms of they are getting paid for it. They're getting money is driving this force, and they're trying to divide us into groups, kind of have us go opposite sides, if you see these cards. But the victory is only being together. If we be together, this is the time of major shifts. If we be together, we'll be able to bring in those changes, we'll be able to bring in those shifts. Sushant, is there a message that you have for your fans? Okay, so see, the cards are again very clear. Five of Cups and Death card came together. This is basically saying that don't get disheartened that he's not there anymore. His soul is there around us, and there is a lot of work that his soul is doing, and he's meant to look at what is happening, look at what is coming out. Don't be focused at all on what about his gone and his death. Don't focus on all of those things. Please don't focus. And the cards, now I couldn't ask him anything before, even before I could ask, the cards came out, and the cards are saying that he is somewhere, definitely we are feeling stuck, we are feeling his energy, but he also feels our energy. There is Eight of Swords, there is Lovers, so definitely he's divine, connected with the divine. I was in my mind, I was asking whether he's taken a rebirth. So the cards are somewhere clear that no, it is not a rebirth, because he's going to take a rebirth once everything comes out, everything is crystal clear. And also, if you see, those three cards again came out, the Ten of Cups, Page of Cups, and Knight of Cups, that this is going to, and Empress also, this is going to lead to some major reveals that are going to come out in no time. And somebody is going to come out with all the records, everything that the person has to tell, and a lot of newses are going to come out, a lot of things are going to come out, and we need to just be united. That is very important. We need to be united. Whenever he takes a rebirth, we'll know it. He'll and it will be somebody very, very close to this case, not anybody else, not somebody outside. So and when it happens, the world will know. And 21 world card, so basically it is saying that when rebirth happen, the world will know, and probably in 21 the pregnancy should happen, and we will know it. We'll know it. We don't have to be worried, we don't have to be thinking. So it will happen. He'll take a rebirth when the whole truth comes out. And yes, when the whole truth comes out, when this person comes out with all the proofs, and somewhere I feel that not sure that if it is about people getting punished, because legal things take a lot of time. So whether we knowing the truth or justice to happen means that everything coming out. But yes, I thought that it will not be the judgment or the decisions, but yes, authority will announce it, will know it from the authority. And when it comes to the world, when we get to know the judgment, that is when he takes a rebirth, or that is when he starts his next journey. And we don't have to get confused with all the lies that are around. They will come out to be there, the truth will come out for sure. So guys, be sure Sushant is with us, and I really feel that when this whole case comes up, that opens up, and when the whole truth kind of comes out, Sushant is going to connect with us. I don't know how will that happen. How, I don't know if he'll listen to his voice, if he'll see his face, or if he sees energy. But yes, definitely he'll connect, and he's saying that I will communicate. And I'm not saying that I'll be the only medium. The medium can be anything, anybody. I would love to be a medium, undoubtedly, but don't get disheartened, don't get negative with the delays, don't get negative with whatever is happening. It is all leading to the truth. It will all lead to the justice will happen, and it cannot be denied at any cost. Will definitely know him. See, now again the cards automatically came, and the cards are saying the same thing, that there is victory. There is Six of Wands, there is a victory card. Definitely victory will happen. There is money influence. There are definitely people who are trying to kind of make us divide into groups. And don't get close to anything. Don't get emotional about anything. The truth is going to come out. And if you are closed, if you are emotional, if you emotionally support something or not support something, you're going to repent. You're going to see that, okay, we somewhere became a roadblock in injustice. So we don't have to kind of move to that path. This King of Wands definitely is getting some kind of money, or some kind of something is happening where a lot of people, the money is invested to kind of make this fake news come out, and also divide people in groups, whatever we PR, whatever we call it. It is happening to divide people in groups, undoubtedly, and we need to stop. Justice will happen. Just be single focused. Just be focused, just be single focused. Only justice for Sushant. That's the only motto that we should have, nothing else at all. And don't get divided into groups, guys. Please don't get divided into groups. I'm not sure who this King of Wands is, but I will still tell you, there is a person who's trying to divide us into groups, because there is some personal interest that this person has, and probably he's involved somewhere with Queen of Wands, and there is money that is involved. But 10 will bring out a lot of things, and a lot of things are going to come out in next 1 month. So please be positive. Anybody who, out of you all who are connected with Sushant truly know what I'm saying, what he's saying, and please be focused. Don't get indulged into money. Don't get indulged into people who are dividing us. Sushant, any last message that you have? It's a very long video. Sushant, any last message that you have? Okay, so 10 guys, 10 is there, and 9. So wow, so 9, 10. Yes, things are going to happen. Yes, we are going towards closer and getting the complete truth out. And definitely there is 2 of wands. So basically we have an option. Don't get divided into groups. There is 8 of pentacle. Keep working towards the truth. Have patience, keep your stand, and at the same time standing your ground is very, very important. Stand on your ground. And there is high priestess, which is again saying that don't get into negativity, don't get down by negative people or people saying negative things. No division. Nobody should be able to divide us. The whole world, we need to stand together, and only when we stand together the truth will come out. If Sushant wants, I will take out one card from any other deck. So let's ask Sushant if you want to give any other message. You want me to pick up any other deck, want to give any other message. So there is Ace of Wands, there is 10 again, there is 10, there's 1 and there is 10. There are new beginnings undoubtedly, and also he want to give some other message. So we'll pick up another deck and kind of see what message we have. So let's pick up Surrender cards, and let's ask Sushant, what is it that you want to tell and that you want us to surrender? Sushant, what is it that you want us to surrender to, that you want us to know? Sushant, what is the message that you have, that you want us to know and surrender? Okay, so guys, the card is surrender to your full power. It's a beautiful card. It says that now it's the time when you don't play small. It is the time when you surrender to your full power, and that is why we need to move ahead with our full force, full strength. We need to definitely move ahead without doubting anything about ourselves or about our things that we are doing. And then there is the card which says surrender the habit of people pleasing. We don't have to please anybody, and this message is very crisp clear that we don't have to please anybody. We don't have to do it for anybody. We don't have to feel emotions or emotionally driven for people that we are being pushed to. So don't try to please anybody. Don't just tag anything. Don't just get into hashtagging or writing anything because you want to please a certain person, or certain person in power is kind of asking you to do that. Surrender to your full power. We need to be in full power. We need to be in full force. And I think the only message that we should have and we should float is justice for Sushant and nothing else. There shouldn't be any other message other than justice for Sushant, and that is what we need to do. And the other card that came out is a card which says count your blessings, and there is animals. If you see, there are a lot of animals in this card, and definitely we need to be focused on positive and maybe divine intervention. I don't know how the animals will help, but I've been getting this instinct that animals will help in a certain way in this card. And the last card that I have is honesty, and that is why we don't have to be scared. If somebody is honest, that person will not get into any trouble. Okay, so the cards are very clear. Be honest, keep supporting the truth, keep supporting the right people, and if somebody is honest, he will not be punished. We don't have to be worried about that at all. And just focus on justice for Sushant, just focus on truth for Sushant and nothing else. That should be the only thing we should be focused upon. And that's the message that I have for you guys. And the last card again is Ace of Cups, and then there is the Hanged Man. So just be with yourself, just don't let emotions rule. And thank you so much.